Welcome to the 122nd regular convocation of Memorial University of Newfoundland, coming to you from the Arts and Culture Centre in St. John's. Approximately 1,000 degrees will be conferred in the 4 sessions of convocation this fall. This 4th session, taking place at 3 p.m. on Friday, October 22nd, 2021, will include the conferring of the degrees of Bachelor of Science in Pharmacy, Doctor of Pharmacy, Master of Nursing, Master of Fine Arts in Education, Master of Education, Master of Science in Medicine, Master of Science in Kinesiology, Master of Public Health, Master of Gender Studies, Doctor of Philosophy, and Doctor of Psychology. Also at this session, Professor Emerita Andrea Margaret Rose will be presented to convocation. The mace, a symbol of the authority vested in the university, is carried by David Pippy with the Office of the Registrar. Convocation will be officially open when the mace is placed on the table in front of the Chancellor as presiding officer.
Welcome, and please be seated. Well, it's wonderful to see this gathering this afternoon. This is our 4th convocation, and we're really looking forward to having this time with you all. We begin we begin meetings and anything formal at all in the university with the land acknowledgement. And so I will begin with that. I would like to respectfully acknowledge the territory in which we gather as the ancestral homelands of the Beothuk, and the island of Newfoundland as the ancestral homelands of the Mi'kmaq and Beothuk. I would also like to recognize the Inuit of Nunatsiavut and Nunatuhavut and the Innu of Nitassinan and their ancestors as the original people of Labrador. We strive for respectful relationships with all the peoples of this province as we search for collective healing and true reconciliation, and honor this beautiful land together. It's my pleasure now to introduce you to our new president, who is only here for a year and a half, under rather special circumstances, but I'd like to ask Dr. Timmons to address Convocation.
Good afternoon, everyone. It's so great to see you. Chancellor, members of the Board of Regents, members of the Senate, faculty, MHA Scott Reed, it's wonderful to see you here. Thank you for your support. Members of the graduating class, distinguished guests, family, and friends. Hi. I said hi to you when I came on the stage, and none of you waved, so I'll try it again. Hello. There, good. We want to have some good energy today. Good afternoon, students. Congratulations. Now, you're going to be hearing a lot of that word today. Congratulations, and you should, every time you hear it, just hold on to it. I want to welcome as well your family and friends who are here to celebrate your success with you. Welcome. Hi, family and friends. I also want to offer a special hello to the graduates and their families watching online. Some of you are living out of province and had planned to return for Convocation, but were unable. You must be disappointed. I know we are. But we're going to send our best wishes to each of you. I also want to acknowledge Dr. Andrea Rose, who's recently accorded the distinguished title Professor Emerita. She joins the ranks of other professors emeriti who have given their academic, scholarly, and professional lives in service to Memorial's University mission. They have inspired generations of students and helped build this fine institution. Congratulations, Dr. Rose. Now, are you excited to be here? Woohoo, we are. It's exciting. I am thrilled to be here. You know, when I started as your president in April 2020, we were in lockdown. So I started in an Airbnb down in Jelly Bean Road for 5 weeks. I was in a lockdown or quarantined or held captive. And we know we've had a long, hard year, haven't we? It's been a tough year. But this fall, we had students return to campus, and finally we're having an in-person convocation, even though it looks a little different than we're used to. You know, there's lots of things that have been silenced over the past year. Concerts and plays, singing in churches, laughter at birthday parties, cheering at sports events. So you know what we're going to do here today? We're going to make noise. We're going to celebrate. So when you walk across the stage, family and friends and other graduates, let's cheer on every one of those graduates who walks across the stage. Can we do that? Some of our graduates do not have family here, so we'll have to make sure that we do it for everyone. I think we can do that. I want to start this celebration also by congratulating each of you that are here and online. You know, you have faced what is arguably the greatest societal upheaval of our generation. In your last year of study, we sent you home. We told you have to learn remotely. No doubt, many of you found it hard. But what did you do? You persevered. You knew how important it was to finish your degrees and to keep moving forward on your educational path, to start jobs, or maybe move on to different programs or universities. This kind of adaptability and commitment is good news for the rest of us. It means you, the generation coming up behind us, our leaders of tomorrow, you are ready to face whatever life throws at you. Today we honor you, graduates. And as president, I'm proud of every Memorial student and what they've accomplished, and especially what they accomplished over the past year. And I'm going to share a few examples just to show how our students are making a difference in people's lives and contributing to our world. For example, a group of medical engineering students, they won the National 2021 Innovative Designs for Accessibility competition. They designed a mechanical arm brace for a young girl with cerebral palsy who uses a wheelchair. Now she can use her tablet independent of others. What a great contribution. One of our international students did something special for Midterm Matters this spring. Midterm Matters encourages students to recharge their batteries with purpose and optimism by volunteering during spring break. Leisure Tory distributed handmade kindness cards at the Pottle Center, which helps adults living with addiction and mental health issues. She decided to spread kindness. Andrew Robart is a third-year medical student and the university's latest Canadian Medical Hall of Fame Award recipient. He is passionate about combining his background in medicine and engineering to use technology to improve healthcare. So during the pandemic, he started a company called Virtual Patient Navigator AI. It's focused on developing solutions to help patients navigate the healthcare system and limit potential virus exposure using artificial intelligence. So timely, so important. And finally, 240 of our students registered with Memorial Center for Entrepreneurship this fall, a number completely unseen before. MCE supports building student entrepreneurs. Their startup companies have raised more than $15 million and created more than 200 jobs since 2016. Our students are making a difference. You know what these examples tell us? Not only are our students strong and determined, but you have a social conscience. You will use your skills and training to help our communities and build a better future. This is what our new strategic plan, Transforming Our Horizons, is all about. It recognizes that actions we take today transform tomorrow. The plan leads us forward, knowing that Memorial is a university that listens, that innovates, that contributes to our province and the world. So it's time to paraphrase our university motto, to launch you forth into that world. You know, Convocation is one of the most important things we do as a university, admitting you to your degrees, elevating you from student to graduate. It's one of our favorite things to do, one of my favorite to do as president. But before you cross the stage to receive your degrees, I just want to take a moment to say a few words to each group of graduating students. I'm going to ask you to stand, but if you're unable to stand, raise your hand or just nod. Would those who have earned a Doctor of Philosophy or a Doctor of Psychology degree please stand? This is so exciting. Earning a doctoral degree is a big stepping stone towards a brighter future, one that has included much hardship and sacrifices. I know when I was doing my doctorate, I had 2 babies. Lots of hardship, I tell you. And often, lots of coffee. Years of hard work and endurance have finally brought you to this incredible place. You must be so excited. We are all so excited for you. Congratulations on never losing faith in yourself and always believing in yourself and your research. Thank you for doing original work, creating new knowledge, and helping to discover the unknown. You are going to make a difference in our world. Thank you for choosing Memorial University of Newfoundland and Labrador to pursue your doctoral work. Thank you. Would those who have earned a master's degree please stand? Now, through your unique paths of study, you've pursued new avenues of thought, and you have gained new perspectives on the world. These perspectives serve our communities well, because in the coming years, you will use your wisdom, your knowledge, and your experience to accomplish wonderful things and make a positive impact on the lives of others. Thank you for your commitment to lifelong learning, and thank you for choosing Memorial University of Newfoundland and Labrador as your university. Thank you. Will those graduating from the School of Pharmacy please stand? You are graduating from a school that is a national leader in pharmacy education. Today, pharmacists can propel clinical research, participate and lead policy development, work with drug companies, teach in post-secondary institutions, advocate with health-related organizations, and so much more. I love my pharmacist. I ask them all kinds of questions when I go into the drugstore. So I know the work you do is so important for the health of our community. I also want to thank you for the work you undertook during the pandemic and wish you all the best as you contribute so much to keeping our communities safe and healthy. Thank you. Now, graduates, you did not do this alone. Your friends and family are here. Some are watching online. To the parents, grandparents, partners, loved ones, friends, it's a time to celebrate what you contributed to these graduates' success. I know many of you have sacrificed so they could be here today. So I'm going to ask the graduates just to turn around and give you a hand for all that you have done for them. Now, I say that universities should not reflect the world in which we live, but rather the world in which we want to live. You, our graduates, are going to help create that world with the knowledge and skills that you have acquired at Memorial. Memorial's greatest strength is its people, its faculty, its staff, its students, its alumni, its community partners. Together, we are unified in our commitment to harnessing the strength of the people who make up Memorial. In partnership with the people in this province, we all share the desire for a strong, responsive university, and we will transform our horizons together. Graduates, you are now part of the Memorial family of alumni, nearly 100,000 strong. There's a lot of alumni that you can depend on, draw strength from, and also give strength to. I hope in the months and years to come, you'll continue to be part of our family. Finally, I want to tell all of the graduates out there that we're supposed to convocate in 2020 and 2021, that we will have convocation ceremonies for them in the upcoming year. So stay tuned. And at the end of this ceremony, you will see the names of all of the graduates eligible for this ceremony scrolling across the screen. Graduates, we are all here today confident in our future because we have you as our leaders. I know you're going to leave this world a better place than we left it for you. And your education will contribute to the changes you make. You will make a difference, and we are all so proud of you. Thank you for choosing Memorial University as yours.
Thank you, Dr. Timmons. It's so good to look out and see this whole circle of people. I'm a mother and a grandmother, and I can't help but at Convocation to just imagine what this feels like from the perspective of you when you were much smaller than you are now, and to see that journey to this moment and the pride and the joy, and for you in turn, as Dr. Timmons invited you to do, to laud the people who brought you to this point, and you will be supporting each other for the rest of your lives. But it is about people, and it's about place. And this place of Memorial University, I hope it has been a culture which has welcomed you, encouraged you, inspired you, and I know that you will have given back. Because every day that you are here, you're helping to build Memorial's future. And to those of you who chose to come here from far away, or just away, we are delighted that you have done so, again, adding to the strength of our community. I often suggest at Convocation that you might like to consider as you have the whole afternoon here, as you make your own trek across the stage here, which is the culmination, the summit of everything you've worked for. This is how it is represented. And just the feeling in the room, all these people who have cared for you and taught you here, just to try to capture what really appeals to you, or it doesn't even appeal to you, but what you really notice about this day, because it is such a special day in your lives. And then that is something you can have an interior visit with whenever you want. And it will hopefully be an interesting thing for you to do, and even perhaps an encouraging and affirming thing. So I get the best job in the world is I get to greet every single one of you individually. And you know, convocation happens one person at a time. And so I'm really looking forward to that. So it is time to start with the whole procedure for the conferring of your degrees. So I will leave you in the capable hands of those who will get you up here.
Chancellor, in the name of the Senate of the University, I present to you the candidates for the undergraduate degrees approved for this session of Convocation. I have certified to the Senate that these candidates have fulfilled all the requirements pertaining to the degrees. I therefore request that you admit them thereto.
On the authority of the Senate, I, as Chancellor, will now admit the candidates to these degrees and confer upon them all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities which belong thereto. I call upon them, on the hearing of their name, to present themselves before me in the hood appropriate to the degree.
For the degree of Bachelor of Science in Pharmacy, Bradley Aaron Warren.
Bradley Aaron Warren is from St. Anthony.
For the degree of Doctor of Pharmacy, Jessica Megan Biggin.
Jessica Megan Biggin is from St. John's.
Kathleen Mary King.
Kathleen Mary King is from Stephenville.
Caitlin Amber Mitchellmore.
Caitlin Amber Mitchellmore is from Green Island Cove.
Heather Elizabeth Slaney.
Heather Elizabeth Slaney is from St. John's.
And those who have been approved by the Senate for the degree but are absent from this convocation.
Admitted in absentia.
Chancellor, in the name of the Senate of the University, I present to you the candidates for graduate degrees approved for this session of Convocation. I have certified to the Senate that these candidates have fulfilled all the requirements pertaining to the degrees. I therefore request that you admit them thereto.
On the authority of the Senate, I, as Chancellor, will now admit the candidates to these degrees and confer upon them all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities which belong thereto. I call upon them, on the hearing of their names, to present themselves before me in the hood appropriate to the degree.
For the degree of Master of Nursing. Casey Alexandra Dunn.
Casey Alexandra Dunn is from St. John's.
For the degree of Master of Arts and Education. Danielle Elizabeth Rose Curran.
Danielle Elizabeth Rose Curran is from South River.
For the degree of Master of Education. Mary Ba.
Mary Ba is from Wenchi, Ghana.
Hussein Beni Assad.
Hussein Beni Assad is from St. John's.
Georgina Christina Bishop.
Georgina Christina Bishop is from Upper Island Cove.
Melissa Margaret Bishop.
Melissa Margaret Bishop is from St. John's.
Krista Mary Boone.
Krista Mary Boone is from Grand Falls, Windsor.
Nancy Mary Ann Cadigan.
Nancy Mary Ann Cadigan is from Logie Bay.
Allison Lillian Crane.
Allison Lillian Crane is from Bay Roberts.
Julia Crew.
Julia Crew is from Fort McMurray, Alberta.
Julia Kathleen Comby.
Julia Kathleen Comby is from Conception Bay South.
Kweku Bache Dankwa.
Kwaku Bakye Dankwa is from Asin Faso, Ghana.
Sarah Louise Haley Dixon.
Sarah Louise Haley Dixon is from Georgetown, Ontario.
Melissa Sue Dilio.
Melissa Sue Dilio is from Brantford, Ontario.
Samantha Deanne Foss.
Samantha Deanne Foss is from Conception Bay South.
Lynn Ann Gill.
Lynn Ann Gill is from Amherst, Nova Scotia.
Derek Greeley.
Andrew Derek Greeley is from Conception Bay South.
Aaron Leigh Grieve.
Aaron Lee Grieve is from Hannon, Ontario.
Samuel Kawami Jache.
Samuel Kwame Getche is from Conago, Ghana.
Bahar Hakikat.
Bahare Hakikat is from St. John's.
Connemara Afray Hapgood.
Connemara Afra Hapgood is from Paradise.
Matthew Lawrence Horain.
Matthew Lawrence Horan is from St. John's.
Pamela Joan Kelly.
Pamela Joan Kelly is from Kings Point.
Andrew Thomas Little.
Andrew Thomas Little is from Grand Falls, Windsor.
Jillian Eva Locke.
Jillian Eva Locke is from Bedford, Nova Scotia.
Joanne Rita Judith McDonald.
Joanne Rita Judith McDonald is from Goulds.
Shane Morgan.
Shane Morgan is from Lewisport.
Lee Murphy.
Lynn Murphy is from Fall River, Nova Scotia.
Karen Grace Powers.
Karen Grace Powers is from Fort McMurray, Alberta.
Clifton Jarrett Ellison Rose.
Clifton Jarrett Ellison Rose is from Carbonear.
Rebecca Rowe.
Rebecca Rowe is from Mount Pearl.
Laura Ann Shella.
Laura Ann Shella is from Fort McMurray, Alberta.
Cheryl Catherine Ward.
Cheryl Kathleen Ward is from Trepassey.
Catherine Jean Whiffen.
Catherine Jean Whiffen is from St. John's.
Maria Helen Margaret Young.
Maria Helen Margaret Young is from Conception Bay South.
And those who have been approved by the Senate for the degree but are absent from this convocation.
Admitted in absentia.
For the degree of Master of Science in Medicine, Grace Allison Christopher.
Grace Allison Christopher is from Hillsborough, New Brunswick.
Yifu Liao.
Yifu Liu is from St. John's.
Patrick Joseph Nicholas.
Patrick Joseph McNicholas is from St. John's.
Abdullah Omar Saif.
Abdullah Omar Saif is from Dhaka, Bangladesh.
Prakash Yadav.
Prakash Yadav is from Jaipur, India.
And those who have been approved by the Senate for the degree but are absent from this convocation.
Admitted in absentia.
For the degree of Master of Science in Kinesiology, all candidates in absentia.
Admitted in absentia.
For the degree of Master of Public Health, Shailene Luann Berry.
Shailene Luann Berry is from Corner Brook.
Gwyneth Marshall Colum.
Gwyneth Marshall Colum is from Fredericton, New Brunswick.
Angela Dawn Hache.
Angela Dawn Hache is from Keswick Ridge, New Brunswick.
Susan Catherine Hannon.
Susan Catherine Hanlon is from Tilting.
Zora Hashimi.
Zora Hashimi is from Halifax, Nova Scotia.
Amy Elizabeth Murphy.
Amy Elizabeth Murphy is from Paradise.
Jessica Marie O'Day.
Jessica Marie O'Day is from St. John's.
Shefali Paul.
Shefali Paul is from St. John's.
Julia Brianne Pritchett.
Julia Brianne Pritchett is from Gander.
Kayla Ann Sankoy, winner of the Dr. Heather Onyet Convocation Award for the Master of Public Health.
Kayla Ann St. Croix is from Bay Bulls.
Jake Maurice Shea.
Jake Maurice Shea is from Tignish, Prince Edward Island.
And those who have been approved by the Senate for the degree but are absent from this convocation.
Admitted in absentia.
For the degree of Master of Gender Studies. Shadwa Ramadan.
Shadwa Ramadan is from Kuwait, Egypt.
And those who have been approved by the Senate for the degree but are absent from this convocation.
Admitted in absentia.
Chancellor, in the name of the Senate of the University, I present to you the candidates for doctoral degrees, the highest earned degrees conferred by this university. I have certified to the Senate that these candidates have fulfilled all the requirements pertaining to the degrees. I therefore request that you admit them thereto.
On the authority of the Senate, I, as Chancellor, will now admit the candidates to these degrees and confer upon them all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities which belong thereto. I call upon them, on the hearing of their name, to present themselves before me in the hood appropriate to the degree.
For the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, Abd Al-Aziz Ahmed Abu Saleh.
Abdullah Al-Aziz Ahmad Abu Saleh is from St. John's, Chemistry.
Majid Afshar Nogandari.
Majid Afshar Nogandari is from Mashhad, Iran, Computer Science.
Ala Zaid Mohammed Al-Hawadi.
Alaa Zaid Mohammed El-Hawadi is from St. John's, Computer Science.
Joseph Emil Amagadzi.
Joseph Emil Amagadzi is from Shia, Ghana.
Francesca Boschetti.
Francesca Boschetti is from Vercelli, Italy, English Language and Literature.
Richard Duncan Buat.
Richard Duncan Buat is from Halifax, Nova Scotia, Medicine.
Chantel Burke.
Chantel Burke, Long Harbor, Cognitive and Behavioral Ecology.
Laura Ray Fallon.
Laura Ray Fallon is from Mount Pearl, Experimental Psychology.
Kathleen Elizabeth Fifield.
Kathleen Elizabeth Fifield is from St. John's, Medicine.
Dylan Galloway.
Dylan Galloway is from Sudbury, Ontario, Medicine.
Lillian Kayla Amber Holder.
Lillian Kayla Amber Holder is from Bradford, Ontario, Medicine.
Licia Elena Jaimes Osorio.
Licia Elena Jaimes Osorio is from St. John's, Earth Sciences Geophysics.
Faisal Fad.
Faisal Fad is from St. John's, Oil and Gas Engineering.
Liam Kelly.
Liam Kelly is from St. John's, Medicine.
Tuoxian Liao.
Tuoxian Lao is from St. John's, Computer Engineering.
Mohammed Shafiul Azam Mintu.
Mohammed Shaful Azam Mintu is from St. John's, Ocean and Naval Architectural Engineering.
Augustine Uhunoma Osaragiagbon.
Augustine Unonoma Osargiobon is from Benin City, Nigeria.
Abdelhamid Ahmed Rahoma.
Abdelhamid Ahmad Rahoma is from Tripoli, Libya, Oil and Gas Engineering.
Asta Jade Rand.
Asta Jade Rand is from Huntsville, Ontario, Archaeology.
Rene Alberto Silva Jimenez.
Rene Alberto Silva Jimenez is from Oreato, Guatemala.
Pei Yang.
Pei Yang is from Shomadian, China.
And those who have been approved by the Senate for the degree but are absent from this convocation.
Admitted in absentia.
For the degree of Doctor of Psychology, Jonah Samuel Nadler.
Jonah Samuel Nadler is from Ottawa, Ontario, Clinical Psychology.
Megan Ashley Pollard.
Megan Ashley Pollard is from Torbay, Clinical Psychology.
Nicole Rodriguez.
Nicole Rodriguez is from Mount Pearl, Clinical Psychology.
And those who have been approved by the Senate for the degree but are absent from this convocation.
Admitted in absentia. In every convocation at Memorial University, we offer to our friends here in the hall, those of you who have come today and those of you who are here every day. And I should have turned around more, you know, because I know how extraordinary these people are in their tutoring of you and in their understanding and that whole relationship. And I think it needs to be said out loud here. We have a tradition of presenting students from the School of Music in performance just for your pleasure and as a special highlight of your afternoon. And today, we have a trio from the School of Music. The violinist is Serena Piercy. She's a third-year music student from St. John's, currently studying violin with Dr. Nancy Dahl. Since she was 7 years old, she has studied violin with violinist and body mapping educator Jennifer Johnson. She was the recipient of the 2020 St. John's Kiwanis Music Festival Junior Rose Bowl. Sasha Stevens is a cellist and singer from St. John's. Since he was 8, he has studied cello with Dr. Nathan Cook and won the Kiwanis Festival's Junior Rose Bowl in 2018. As a singer, Sasha has performed as a member of the National Boy Choir and the Czech Boy Choir. He was admitted to Memorial University as a voice major in 2020, receiving the Catherine Harrington Vocal Award. And even though he is a voice major, he is playing the cello for us today. And Oz Merchavi is a pianist and singer from Haifa. He started playing the piano at the age of 15 and was admitted to Memorial University as a piano major in 2020. Think of it. You don't put your fingers to the keyboard till you're 15, and then you're admitted to a major university music school at 20. That's pretty remarkable. Oz Merchavi is a pianist and singer from Haifa. He started playing the piano at the age of 15. Oh, I just read that. I was thinking about him so much and thinking, how do you do that? So I guess that's double honors for you. He won the Pecunier Family Scholarship in Music and the Dorothy and David Peters Award in 2021. They will play for you this afternoon the Trio No. 1 in B major, Opus 8 by Johannes Brahms. Thank you so much. I now have another nice opportunity because we have a new Provost, Vice Chancellor and Provost here at Memorial, and I'm going to call on her now to address you in regard to the Professor Emerita, which we're going to celebrate in a little while. Dr. Strelczyk.
Good afternoon, everyone. Chancellor, President, members of the Board of Regents, members of the Senate, and faculty, members of the graduating class, distinguished guests. The title of Professor Emerita or Emeritus is a distinction accorded to retired members of faculty. To be eligible, a person must normally have served at least 10 years as a regular faculty member and have held the rank of professor upon retirement. The prime criteria for nomination are a sustained and superlative record as a scholar, as a teacher, as an academic administrator, or any combination of these. Dr. Andrea Rose began her 30-year career in the Faculty of Education at Memorial, following a 10-year period as a music teacher at Holy Heart High School in St. John's. As one of the first graduates of the Bachelor of Music and Bachelor of Music Education conjoint program created in 1976, Dr. Rose is a proud alumna of Memorial University. She also holds a master's degree in music and a PhD in curriculum and instruction from the University of Wisconsin-Madison. Dr. Rose has contributed extensively to academic life at Memorial as a senator and through a number of committees and task forces, while being a force in the provincial music community. A violinist with the Newfoundland Symphony Orchestra and Sinfonia for over 30 years, and a conductor of various music ensembles and productions. She currently serves as a director and advisor for education and outreach programs with the Newfoundland Symphony Orchestra. A past artistic director of Festival 500, Sharing the Voices International Choral Festival, and as a founding director of the Phenomenon of Singing International Symposia. Dr. Rose is a co-founder and director of the Singing Network, an international collective of individuals and organizations interested in singing and song, which is based here at Memorial University. Dr. Rose's research has been disseminated widely through articles, monographs, books, and book chapters, commissioned studies, and conference presentations. She has been the recipient of numerous research and conference festival grants through the Social Sciences and Humanities Research Council of Canada and other national art organizations. Dr. Rose has also received several awards, including the Queen's Diamond Jubilee Medal, the Memorial's President's Award for Distinguished Teaching, a 3M Teaching, National Teaching Fellowship from the Canadian Society for Teaching and Learning in Higher Education, and the Honorary Life Achievement Award by the Canadian Music Educators Association. A lot of awards. Upon retirement from Memorial University, Dr. Rose received the designation of Honorary Research Professor to acknowledge her continuing scholarly and professional work in music education. Chancellor, I present to you the distinguished Professor Emerita Andrea Rose. Congratulations.
To the end of the formal part of your convocation. I know that you'll be enjoying family and friends for the rest of the day. I know some of you have had people who've come from very far away to celebrate your achievements with you, and such extraordinary achievements we have here in the room today. We have great pride in you and great hope for you and for what you will be able to accomplish and contribute to the world, but also to your communities and your families. Because all of the knowledge and experience that you have acquired, getting you to this point, is, I shan't say a starting point because I don't want to diminish in any way your extraordinary achievement, but that gets built around by your own intentional living. It gets built around people and place. It gets built around things that are really important to you and that you help build. And working together, as well, you are researchers, all of you here this afternoon, nearly everybody, when you can work in a team as well, that is huge. And the quest in life is always one that you make for yourself. You live in today, but you beckon tomorrow all of the time. And I hope that your time here at Memorial has infused you with a sense of purpose and also a sense of the celebration in life and in all that knowledge and experience brings us. I wanted to just leave you with a few words. You are in the Memorial family now, and we would love to keep in touch with you. But thank you for building Memorial from all the time that you have been here. We really appreciate that. So I'm going to leave you with a few words of wisdom from Albert Einstein, who I think had one or two words of wisdom. And he said, live life to the fullest. You have to color outside the lines once in a while if you want to make your life a masterpiece. Laugh some every day. Keep growing. Keep dreaming. Keep following your heart. And the important thing is to never stop questioning. So thank you for your company this afternoon and allowing us to share in the wonder of your accomplishments. So that brings to a close the convocation for this afternoon. Have a wonderful time with your families and friends, and we hope to see you here and at least be in touch with you and know what you're doing and so forth in your life. Memorial is proud of you and delighted that you chose to come here to this place. So We're going to finish our session this afternoon by singing together the first and last verse of the Ode to Newfoundland.
First-year engineering student Amelia Greening Party from Lethbridge, Newfoundland and Labrador is this year's recipient of the substantial Peter Kohler Engineering Scholarship. The scholarship is valued at $50,000, with $10,000 awarded annually for 5 years. Doctoral students Sharon King Campbell, Gillian Cush, and Sam E. Morton are recipients of the Vanier Canada Graduate Scholarship, valued at $50,000 per year for 3 years. The scholarship aims to strengthen Canada's ability to attract and retain outstanding doctoral students and establish Canada as a global centre of excellence in research and higher learning. Canada's Ocean Supercluster announced a $3.4 billion GeoScan project this summer, led by Pangeo Subsea Incorporated with BC-based partner Cellula Robotics and the Fisheries and Marine Institute. This game-changing innovation will provide a three-dimensional volumetric interpretation of the subseabed geology with enhanced resolution and increased competitiveness for the global offshore renewable energy sector.